Justin McClellan was a member of the Villanova sports performance staff in the 2014-15 season. After stops at several D1 programs, McClellan returned to Villanova this year as the men's basketball sports performance coach. Recently, Baker Dunleavy spent some time with Coach McClellan on campus.
All right, I'm here with Justin McClellan, our new strength and conditioning coach and sports performance coach here at Villanova. We're going to talk a little bit about his role and how he affects the program and how he ended up here. Justin, tell us a little bit about going from being a local basketball player here at Eastern University to the journey into this business of sports performance.
Yeah, being here it's truly a dream come true. Something that I'm just blessed to be able to experience. Definitely just my journey here due to the game of basketball. I've always loved the game, and so playing at the Division III level, 10 minutes down the road, want to find a way to stay involved and to continue to work with athletes. Had the opportunity to do that here, assisting and interning about 10 years ago, and fell in love with it ever since. Be able to do it at an elite level and see it at a program like this and have the opportunity to come back is awesome.
Yeah, and for our fans and viewers, I think it's important that they know, like, from a coach's standpoint, to have somebody in your performance role that also played basketball and walked those shoes and know what it's like to train somebody to be a better basketball player, as opposed to just stronger. Can you talk a little bit about that?
For sure, yeah. I mean, it's important to understand what these guys go through on a daily basis. So obviously, you know, I have my vision and my philosophy of what I want to achieve in the weight room, but being, you know, so involved with the program, I get to see them throughout every other aspect. You know, obviously academics, practice, doing media and things like that. It all takes a toll on them, so I need to be very smart and organized about, you know, what I'm trying to get out of them, but also when.
Being at Villanova Basketball, we're a tight-knit community. It's always important for us to bring back people who understand our culture. Talk a little bit about the time you spent here assisting Coach Shaq previously and what that taught you about our program and why it made you excited to come back.
A lot of schools, a lot of programs implement their own culture and talk about culture. And for here, you know, just the word attitude, you know, it's something I always saw. Obviously, I kept an eye on the program during my time away, but just the impact it has on what we do from a day-to-day standpoint and how it's implemented in everything we do is really, really cool. And this is, I mean, honestly, this is one of my favorite parts that I get to see every single day. The hoop with the windows outside and the word attitude. It's something that's even a good reminder for myself with our approach every day to what we do here.
Yeah, what's really cool is watching you guys in that weight room, and then it comes right over to the court, is Villanova basketball has to do everything with high effort, but the detail-oriented nature of some of the best players we've had kind of unlocks their full potential, and we can see it here, but also when we step in that weight room.
Yeah, I think it's great to have buy-in. I think that's most important. That's why educating the guys on not, you know, only, you know, what we're doing, but why we're doing it, helping them understand. I think that helps them, obviously, during their time here, but also when they take that next step in their professional career.
So it's been, you know, 10 years, over 10 years since Coach Shaq came into the program.
Yep.
You worked with him way back then. What's changed in the industry or just in the thought process of being a strength and conditioning coach since Coach Shaq first came in?
Yeah, well, for myself, not much, because lucky for me, that was one of my first experiences with a basketball program, and so, you know, right away I noticed the attention to detail, the intensity of every day, how demanding we were on the players every day, and that's something that I've definitely held true to myself. I made it part of my own philosophy, just the details in which you're doing things, you know, keep it simple, but do it really, really well at a high level, and the athletes will benefit from it. We're fortunate. We've had 4 transfers that have really just bought into what we do. Obviously, we're different. We're uncommon in our approach every day to getting these guys developed and ready to play. One guy particularly, Tyler Burton, you know, he's a 5th-year guy. Sometimes when you have transfers, they've already developed kind of their own philosophy and mentality of what they think they should be doing. And he's done a phenomenal job of just buying into everything we've been telling him. He's been able to make some very good physical strides this year.
So you've had a long journey here. You know, you started college basketball, working here at Nova, a couple different stops since.
Yep.
What kind of drew you back to Villanova? Is it something you kind of had in the back of your mind the whole entire time you were gone?
Yeah, it's funny, like obviously experiencing, 10 years ago and just kind of getting a little piece of what the program consisted of, and then being able to just kind of keep tabs on the program and watch the teams play throughout the years. It's been really cool to come back and understand what Villanova basketball really is. I think the tradition here is something that I felt right away. The family atmosphere is phenomenal. Obviously, we're competing at the highest level, but the tradition is something that, I haven't really ever felt anywhere else I've been, so it's very cool and unique to be a part of.
Well, I know I speak on behalf of all of our fans and especially our coaching staff and our players. It feels really good to have somebody back in your spot that knows this program, knows what we're all about, and understands why we win and what it takes to win here. So we're looking forward to a great season.
Thanks, Baker. Fortunate and blessed to be here. Go Cats.